Fire up that pomp and circumstance, make sure there aren't any pukesters around, and snap into a Slim Jim because Two Views Wrestling is paying homage to Macho Man Randy Savage. Macho Man is a bona fide icon in the sport of wrestling. He was in what many consider the best WrestleMania match ever with Ricky Steamboat. He was a part of what many consider the best storyline WWE ever did with the Mega Powers. And he was in what this guy I met at the bar says is the best Falls Count Anywhere match ever with Crush. You add to that a bunch of world titles and countless great matches and a plethora of insane promos, and you have a resume that is hard to beat. His status as a legend is certified and verified. Over here at Two Views Wrestling, we love our fantasy booking, and we were wondering what stars of today would do against Randy Savage. And luckily for us, we have a time machine in the basement of the Two Views Wrestling headquarters. We got it from a Ukrainian scientist, so don't worry about it. So let's fire it up, and let's bring the Macho Man to 2025 and see which 5 stars we think would give Savage a run for his money. Before we start the list, hit that like button, click that subscribe button, and drop a comment and let us know your thoughts on the Macho Man. Let's start the list. Number 5, Swerve Strickland. Whose house? Swerve's house. Well, I think that the Macho Man would roll into Swerve's house, and just like Rick James, he would stomp his muddy boots all over the couch. Both of these guys embody that savage mindset. Swerve let Hangman Adam Page stick a hypodermic needle through his cheek and give him a CTE-inducing chair shot. And Savage let a cobra bite him in the middle of the ring. If that's not savage, I don't know what is. And if this is the Macho King we're talking about, then Prince Nana is going to be in for a long night. Queen Sherry would ragdoll Nana and then dance on his unconscious body. I think this would be a great match as both guys are different levels of crazy and would go to any length to win the match. Number 4, Roman Reigns. I think it was Jay-Z that said, "What's a Macho King to a tribal chief?" or something along those lines. Savage has past experience with the bloodline as he had battled the mighty Yokozuna, and he would have won the Royal Rumble in 1993 if he hadn't gone for a pin on the mighty sumo wrestler. This match would be very interesting. Savage has the speed and that high-flying mentality. He's battled bigger and stronger guys before, like Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, but his record wasn't very good. Roman has the size and power and is very capable of grounding Randy and beating him down. Let's not forget that Roman is pretty much indestructible, and the bloodline would definitely be lurking. I think this would have been a banger of a match, but in the end, it would be the head of the table standing strong. Number 3, Seth Rollins. This match would closely resemble the WrestleMania 3 match between Savage and Steamboat in terms of the quick action. When Rollins turns it up, he's one of the fastest guys in the ring, and I think Savage would have been right there with him. This match would also feature some of the most gaudy wrestling gear we would ever see. Macho Man liked to wear some colorful, over-the-top stuff, but Seth should almost be arrested for some of the ugly stuff he's worn. Not only would this deliver with the in-ring action and the outlandish gear, but I think there would be some incredible mic work as well. These two have something in common that made them push themselves to be the best they could. As great and as big a star as Savage was, he could never surpass Hulk Hogan and get out of that shadow, and I feel Seth is in a similar situation with Roman Reigns. So you have two athletically gifted guys with a chip on their shoulders and some of the ugliest clothes in the game, and that's a recipe for a great match. Number 2, Cody Rhodes. There is history behind this one. Macho Man had a famous feud with Cody's father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Savage would team with Queen Sherry and battle Dusty and Cody's stepmom Sapphire at WrestleMania 6. Also, Savage would put Diamond Dallas Page on the map and DDP as a mentor for the American Nightmare. Cody is the man right now, and this is his era. Him and Savage would absolutely cook in a feud. Savage cutting those coked out, paranoid promos on Cody and freaking out when he realizes he can't put Cody away. Cody, being virtually indestructible, would give Randy flashbacks to his matches with Hulk and Warrior when he couldn't put them away either. I also think it would have been cool to see Savage feud with the Dream and the Nightmare. The only other guy to do that was Steve Corino. So this dream match isn't just based on if they had a good match. There's history here, and both guys would have played it up big time, and that would give the match more meaning. Number 1, CM Punk. 2 lightning rods in the world of professional wrestling. Savage was paranoid, and it appears he didn't get along with a lot of people. Punker appears to have issues with virtually everyone he has ever met. There is also a respectful aspect to this dream match. When Macho Man passed away in 2011, Punk would pay tribute by wearing Macho Man-inspired gear and adding the elbow drop to his arsenal. They also have in common the fact that they had to play second fiddle for a bigger star that couldn't keep up with them between the ropes. Savage had a year-long reign as champ but couldn't pass Hogan, and Punk held the title for 400 days, but had to watch John Cena main event almost every pay-per-view. While this is another feud that has some history and common ground and would feature killer promos, I personally think it would have been the in-ring work that was the best. These are 2 guys that could match each other no matter where the match went. High-flying, brawling, grappling, they are basically equals. It would have given us one of the best matches in history.
All right, so looking at your list, I love the pick of Rollins and the explanation. To me, Rollins would be number 1. As far as AEW guys go, the names that jumped out to me, I like the Swerve pick. I would just go Omega over Swerve. I think Omega and him would be perfect. For WWE guys, the names that I would want to see is Braun Breaker. When you mentioned speed with Rollins, all I was thinking is Braun Breaker is a freak. He's Flash, but at over 200 pounds. Another name that I didn't see on your list, wasn't on your list, is Randy Orton. I like their styles, and Orton hitting an RKO with the elbow drop would be sick.
I think for me, Orton and Savage would be like 2005 legend killer Randy Orton versus Randy Savage. That's the Dream Orton Savage match for me.
Yeah, a legend killer Orton winning the match on an RKO off the top rope elbow drop would be, that would fucking bona fide star.
Yeah. And for AEW, one guy that I kind of considered was Okada. We didn't see a lot of the Macho Man in Japan. There's a few matches here and there. So I think that could have been cool to see how he would have worked with that Japanese strong style. And, Okada's kind of the man for that.
Yeah, I feel like that match would be a classic as well. Meltzer probably would have gave that 10 stars.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, in the comments, let us know some of your views on dream matches you would have with Macho Man Randy Savage with today's crop of superstars.